Break Ridge, yeah, on my street. We have the radio on. The taxi driver's there. I used to have conversations with him a lot. And I always park down here. It's a big rarity that I park next to the girl's car there, or on that side. I just don't. I always just park near like the air pump, like on the end. But today I just, for unknown reasons, I parked next to her car. And I was coming out, and I was headed towards where I always park my car, near the air pump. And the taxi driver didn't say anything; he just pointed. And I knew at that split second, I knew, because I was going towards that way, and at that moment, I knew that the car was parked over near her car on the other side. And he's pointing, and I know. Anyways, maybe sometime they'll pave this alley. But we're gonna get out shortly. Boom, 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 boom. The bell tolls. Boom, 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 boom. And yesterday, when the girl from Australia, I thought maybe I could put her in the show with us. If it was a long story. I mean, I know what I wanted to say to her because I was listening to the show. I was listening to a song. And yes, I go out there at a certain time. As soon as the sun starts to come up a little bit, I'll tell you the operations. I mean, I gotta look at the time. We got plenty of time. I'll tell you what happens here in the morning show. This is the last video here. We have the coffee. So we go out, we do 2 videos there. We're doing this. This is the closer. And we got to go in. We got to put this thing, in the apparatus there, and it loads up the videos. And it takes a good 20 minutes. So the first thing I do is I go in there, I just load it up. You got to think of a name, what to name them, I don't know. Just whatever. Sometimes, sometimes they all make sense, sometimes they don't. And while they're loading, I'll go and I'll put some sunflower seeds out there for the cardinals. Although they're not here yet, but they will be. At the crack, even before the crack of dawn. And then usually after they're loaded, stuff like that, you might go throw a little bit of peanuts out there. Because the birds will be coming. And the shell peanuts. Like today, my aunt, she's probably going to give me some nuts, crackers, from her birthday party, or whatever. I know she asked me the other day, she goes, "You want some nuts?" I go, "Well, not right now." No, I buy my own stuff. I'm just saying, it's a rarity that, sometimes I get a donation towards the animals. Big rarity, maybe once in a blue moon. But anyway, I was listening to something, and my mom, she's sleeping. So I might have had the music up a little, not just a little bit, not that loud, but I was just listening to something. And I was into it, it's you gotta have some kind of happiness. This is our happiness. Sunshine and happiness, This is our thing. I mean, we took a topic, and we gave it our best, we gave it our best. But that house up there, and the top looks like a football. On the top, it just looks like a football. It's 3 football. The threads, how on the top they have that thing. But anyways, this is it, America. What we make of it, what are we gonna do? I mean, us here. We have a guy waiting on a handshake. We have a lot of things. So many things. So many things. I had Nancy Pelosi say, hip hip hooray. Unemployment's down. Hip hip hooray for him. We have people from Canada talking about the guy there, the mayor. I asked him a question. I said, what particular religion are these people? Fanatics. You know what I want to say? I want to say, well, define how we all got here, how everything is perfect around us. How? How did all this come to be? How? You know, this morning we talked about talks, about saying the wrong thing. You know, what's in someone's heart, this, that. I say it's a soul. I say yes, a heart. The heart is the center. Why? Why are we doing this? Why are all these things coming up? Why are all these things coming up? At a certain time. Bottle of water here. Lots of water. There was a party for the homeless here. And over the weekend we talked to our aunt's son. You know, I should have mentioned the fact that, like, you know, one of the vendors that was here, you know, he at least got me a thing to talk to someone that was in this establishment that I wanted to get in. I mean, at least he set up a talk. I couldn't get a talk. And I was going there putting a resume in you know, for a while. It was a perfect thing for me at the time. Now I don't. Now, I mean, it's gone. You know, the moment's gone. I did it. I screwed it up. I mean, he definitely did get me to talk. But like my friend from Florida said, you know, what did you say? I just told her a little bit about me. And he goes, oh,